Hi, I'm Satyendra, your IELTS trainer, and today we're going to see listening module, its structure and grading. Remember, listening module is always first in the sequence. What does it mean by first in the sequence? I think we have discussed this in the introductory video that there are 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. The sequence is never broken. In fact, they always are taken on one day and speaking is on another day. In these 3, listening always comes first. Just remember this. The reason to remember this, you have to be ready for the audio and other things. Secondly, it's a relief because see, if this is the first one, you don't have to worry about the earlier one. For an example, in reading, you're already partially exhausted, and hence, your concentration might go down. Hence, listening being first gets a benefit. Alright? Moreover, you will get many breaks between modules. So like I said, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Of course, speaking on a different day, we can ignore it for now. About listening, reading, and writing, when one test is over, you'll be given a break in here. They'll say, we're going to take your paper back, which you have finished. Then they'll give you reading tests. It's not like you'll be getting all the tests in one go, right? And then again, once reading is over, they're going to take your answer sheet and the question sheet back from you. They'll provide you a new question sheet and answer sheet. Okay, so these breaks will be there for around 1 and 1.5 minutes or more. These breaks help you to relieve, just get worry less. Yeah. Now, this is how the question paper looks like. This is the answer sheet looks like. Question paper, I'll show you later. Why am I showing you the answer sheet? Because this will be provided separately, right? Question paper doesn't look like this. This is the answer sheet and it's a blank one. So basically, once you finish writing in the question sheet, listening to the audio, which I'm gonna explain in detail later, you will be writing in here the answers. Here, for example, the first answer is cat. You'll be writing here cat. Second is bat. You'll be writing here bat. So this way you have to fill till 40. You have to write your name and number. So all the details are here. This sheet is important. And this will be provided only once, this sheet. Please try to keep it secure. All right. Now, let's talk about the structure of listening module. Okay. Understanding the structure will help you to get better score by just evaluating it by yourself. Yeah. Now, there are 40 questions in your listening test, and there will be 4 sections. So these 40 questions are divided in 4 sections. So total 40 questions, 4 sections. You can say each section has 10 questions per section, right? The difficulty level always increases from one section to next section. So section 1 is comparatively easy than section 2. Same goes for section 3. It's much, section 2 is easier compared to section 3. Same way, the difficulty level keep increasing and it reaches to the highest point at 4. Okay. The reason for them to have sections will be described in the coming videos. Why do they have sections? Okay. For now, just remember 40 questions, 4 sections. About the audio, 30 minutes of audio will be played and you will get 10 minutes to transfer the answer. What is this 30 minutes audio and what is this 10 minutes of audio? This 30 minute time is when you will be listening continuously but with breaks, audios. And from these audios, you have to find answers while looking at the question paper. Now let me explain what this 10 minutes to transfer time is. So you will answer while you're listening to the audio. So let me explain this situation by drawing something. This is your question paper, yeah? It has some questions and this is you listening to something in your headphone, the audio. While you're listening, you have to write answers in the question paper, okay? While listening, because once it's gone, you cannot remember what happened, right? Taking note is one thing, but continuously taking notes for like 30 minutes is horrible. Yeah, anyway, sequence is maintained. So you're listening to the audio, you write the answers in the question sheet first. And once you finish writing, you are given 10 minutes after the audio is over. So 10 minutes are provided for you to write these answers or copy these answers from question sheet to the answer sheet, which I already showed you earlier, which looked like Excel sheet with 4D blanks. Yeah, that was the answer sheet. Now you understand what is it for. First you write in the question paper and then you copy it into the answer sheet in the 10 minutes which I provided later. All right. Now comes an example to make it easier for you to understand. Of course, I'm not going to provide you example of 40 questions because that will be too long. So I'm going to provide you a short example. That will be simple one, section 1. I'm going to play the audio as well as show you the questions. So this is how the question looks like. It has been taken from IELTS.org. It's a sample question, the general one. Now, initially they might provide you an example to show and they'll play this example as well, right? Your task is to write the answer in the question sheet here. Try to write it here. If it's long, you can extend it, of course, because they're not going to check your question paper. They're going to check your answer sheet. Okay. Sequence is always maintained. Like if it's 1, then audio will be played for 1 and then 2 and then 3 continuously. And they will be going on till 7 or 8, whatever the number it is, right? So let me just play the audio for you and let me clean up the stuff which I've created so that you can write the answers here.
You will hear a telephone conversation between a customer and an agent at a company which ships large boxes overseas.
Good morning. Packham's shipping agents. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm ringing to make inquiries about sending a large box, a container, back home to Kenya from the UK.
Yes, of course. Would you like me to try and find some quotations for you?
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I need a few details from you.
Fine.
Can I take your name?
It's Jacob Mkere.
Can you spell your surname, please?
Yes, it's Mkere.
Is that M for mother?
Yes.
Thank you. And you say that you will be sending the box to Kenya?
That's right.
And where would you like the box picked up from?
From college, if possible.
Yes, of course. I'll take down the address now.
It's Westall College.
Is that Westall?
Yes, college.
Westall College. And where's that?
It's Downlands Road in Bristol.
Oh, yes, I know it. And the postcode?
It's BS8 9PU.
Right. And I need to know the size.
Yes, I've measured it carefully and it's 1.5 metres long.
Right.
0.75 metres wide.
Okay.
And it's 0.5 metres high or deep.
Great. So I'll calculate the volume in a moment and get some quotes for that. But first, can you tell me, very generally, what will be in the box?
Yes, there's mostly clothes.
Okay.
And there's some books.
Okay, good. Anything else?
Yes, there's also some toys.
Okay, and what is the total value, do you think, of the contents?
Well, the main costs are the clothes and the books. They'll be about £1,500. But then the toys are about another 200. So I'd put down £1,700.
All right, we are back here. Let me show you the answers now. See, this was not to test you, but to show you. If you have written all the correct answers, wonderful, no problem. Otherwise, don't worry. When we are practicing these kind of questions, which are called form filling, by the way, these questions are called form filling, where you have to fill a form based on the audio that is being played. You will understand how to do them. Don't worry for now, right? If you have written first answer as Mkere, M-K-E-R-E, it's correct. Second one is Westall. Third one is BS8, 9PU. Fourth one is 0.75 meter or meters or any of these spellings. See, let me tell you one thing. If in any practice book they have mentioned with brackets and slashes, what is the meaning of it is, slash means this could be an alternate answer. For example, if I write here red or red car, both are correct. If in the book I can see red car, That means I can include it or exclude it. Both are correct as well, right? So if you have written 0.75 meter, it's correct. Next one is 0.5 meter, it's correct. 6 and 7 can be in either order. If you have written books first or twice first, it's fine. Like I said, the bracket thing. See, we have the word sum in bracket. Here as well, sum in bracket. If I don't include sum, it's fine. It'll be correct answer as well. And last one is 700. That is the correct answer. If you've got 8 out of 8, great, wonderful, you're on the right track. If not, don't worry. This is just to show you how listening test has been taken. Same way, it will continue for 40 questions in the test. There will be breaks. We'll see what kind of breaks soon. Now, about the headphones, you will be provided with them. Don't worry about that. You don't have to carry your headphones. They won't be playing the audio in the speakers because that's not the right way. What if you don't understand what's happening? What if speaker suddenly breaks? So they always provide separate headphones, that is individual headphones. So I recommend you 2 things. First is, when you are provided your headphones, always check if they're working. Yes, check their working condition. If it is good, well and good. They'll be providing you time for that, 10 to 15 minutes. Second thing, check your volume level. Volume control will be provided to you. That's it. You cannot play the audio twice. So just only volume control is in your hand. Check what volume is good for you, what you find comfortable. And if you find set that volume, if you find that headphones are not working, please ask them to change it. They'll instantly change it. No worries about that. If you can't find your volume set, keep checking. You have 10 minutes, and I think that's enough to set volume which you find bearable or comfortable. Okay. Talking about the headphones, sometime things happen that you might not hear the audio suddenly in the middle of the exam. That happened to some of my students. What they generally did is they raised their hand, and generally happens to more than one person. It's like 20 people suddenly can't hear anything. If they raise their hand, they have to stop the audio. So in this case, they have to stop the audio and they have to play again. All right. This happens rarely, like once in 100,000 times, right? This is an exception for that reason itself, because it happens rarely. Don't rely on this. Well, the people were lucky that they could play the audio again, they could test it, but this is rare. But don't stop yourself if audio is not clear in the middle of exam. Okay. So let's talk about breaks. Of course, there will be breaks between sections and in sections. So there are 4 sections we have discussed. We have 40 questions in listening, and there are 4 sections in it. Between these sections, there will be breaks. For example, section 1 is over. They'll say, now this is the end of the section. Look at question number 11 to whatever number they say. You know what I mean? So section 1 is 1 to 10. Section 2 is 11 to 20. Section 3 is 21 to 30 and 31 to 40. There will be breaks between these places as well, and breaks in sections as well. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say we have section 1. You have question 1 to 10 assigned for that. They'll say, you will have a look at question 1 to 6. That means after 6, there will be a break. Your task is to just have a look at question 1 to 6, read the question, understand them until the audio is being played. They'll tell you now the audio will be played. Okay? So this is called break in section. Once this section is over, that is 7, 8, 9, they have played, and 10, another break will be there because section is over. This is section 1 overall. Hence, for section 2, they have to have a break. I hope you understand what I mean by section breaks in section and breaks between the sections. Okay, these are 2 kinds of breaks, and they are really important that you use these breaks methodically. Really smartly, that you can easily read the questions in the time, even when they're saying, and now look at your answers, what you have written. At that time, you can use that to read next part as well. Okay. Now let me proceed further. Let's talk about some specifications or characteristics of the audio. The audio that is being played will be played once. You have no control over the audio, just once, and it's over. If you miss this, it's gone. I mean, once you miss any of the question, don't stay to that, you have to move ahead. Well, how to cope up with that, we'll see in coming videos. But for now, remember, audio will be played just once. Okay? Proceeding, there will be various accents in there. British accent, American accent, Canadian, and many other, Indian, African, depending on, the situation. But let me tell you, 85 to 90% will be British accent. For a reason, this test is being created in Cambridge University. And Cambridge University is in UK. That's why most of the audios are in British accent. Hence, I suggest you, as I already suggested in previous videos, please start watching British accent movies or TV series. Because most of the movies are from Hollywood, which are from US, they won't help much. So please go for British accent movies. They will be really helpful for you in future, trust me. Yeah? Anyway, I like British accent anyway. Alright, moving ahead. There will be minor differences in accents, there's not a big difference. So what are these differences? Definitely I'll help you. Not just accents, for numbers as well, there will be some things that you have to understand. For both of these things, I'll take care of them in the coming video. There will be a detailed introduction plus tips and tricks for accents. That will be the next video for sure. Don't worry about that. You're thinking, oh my god, I don't know what accents are. I can't even speak in accent. Nothing to worry. They're tiny details, alright? So for now, this is the end of the chapter. If you didn't understand anything, please write in the comments, or you can write to the email ID which is provided to you. Yeah? For now, have a nice time. See you later. Bye-bye.